afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda here of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to the exciting 1 vs 1 on a lost glide between the south. We got here Panzergrenadier, WWU, not Panzergrenadier Angreifen, and that's actually a separate player. This is just Panzergrenadier. Fighting here for Germany. Deutschland, the Panzerdivision versus the north. We got HighFive fighting here for America. And the 1st Armored, we've got Tactical Support, Rifle Company, and Heavy Cavalry with Infantry Bulletins versus Mobile Defense, Mechanized Assault, and Lightning War. An emphasis on Tiger tanks, but also other elements, with bulletins for 222s and infantry. Points have been grabbed. We got Rifle on the way, pretty standard stuff on both players. Emphasizing getting as much out in the field as possible. Of course, the Germans, that involves an MG42, but otherwise stout German grenadiers. There's of course for the Americans a bunch of riflemen. I mean, of course, some players do go for sort of more reassurance, so that was sort of more quickly grab more territory. But HighFive here is emphasizing firepower over territorial capture ability. Pioneers moving towards there, heading eastwards. Interesting setup there. Normally, most players focus on the southern side would actually go towards the western point here, the fuel point there, but he's actually going towards the eastern one. So that's actually quite interesting there to note. Of course, at the same time, the cutoff point is a lot harder just to sort of fortify for the enemy and sort of hold on to, in a sense. And with an MD-42 nearby, it's also easy for them to hold, plus the fuel point. So in a sense, it does make sense. It's just a lot rarer to see any sort of southern player make that kind of push for the eastern fuel. We got Rifle up next, the Grenadiers have around the market square. The Grenadiers are in a rather disadvantageous situation since Rifle can basically use all 5 windows, meaning they are pretty much in the best condition, best of the Grenadiers, who don't really have a lot of cover, and any cover is going to be light, so this is basically a losing engagement for Panzergrenadier. So he's basically just trying to keep the maximum range, grab the point, and then get the hell out of there. And already here, we're seeing a bit of a problem there. So the Grenadiers almost down to half health already. 1 man down, you again dead, left behind. And grabbing the field point there. Meanwhile, we got a slow move towards west, but very slow here, in fact, from HighFive. Moving more troops towards the east, grabbing munitions there. They need to grab the point here, trying to connect all the resources. Otherwise, it won't matter much to him. For him. We're going to see we got a mortar here, so Panzergrenadier here, swiftly reacting to the sort of ensconced rifleman by going for a mortar, so that was sort of flush him out. It's certainly one way of doing it. At the same time, of course, got the MD-42 covering here. He might want to get his butt wide to make it a bit harder for the enemy infantry to rush, in case HighFive, of course, then decides to go for grenades. And we actually see a full rifleman move here. Actually, a bit rarer from the Americans to see them go for a full rifleman. It's not too rare, but it tends to be on the rarer side of things, I think, to sort of see full rifleman. It is rather expensive manpower and can backfire on you if your opponent then sort of counters it correctly.
Waiting for orders.
But utilised properly, of course, it does mean an awful lot of firepower. And essentially, his doctrines there, some are all played into sort of different ways. Pioneers in the fire from the re-echelons and 1 carbines there, cutting down Dieter. Mortar moving up there. A bit too close, but there you go. We see that there's a immediate response here from HighFive. He's not going to keep fighting that fight there. Not with a mortar placed right in front of his nose. So he quickly shifts about there to try and avoid that. Further fighting here, but overall, I mean, with a single rifle squad, it's 280 manpower. He actually managed to keep 2 Grenadier squads occupied here for quite some time because Panzergrenadier was not willing to leave that, just there. Plus, he forced him to go for a mortar. So that's actually just, again, what 280 manpower in a well-positioned place can do for you. In that sense, I mean, already he's basically sort of managed to sort of shape the battle just using a few riflemen and that house. And even then, now he's just beginning to draw the fortified towards that house, and just more rifle into the previous house. Yes, of course, Props is occupying the house there. Rifle there taking fire from the MD-42. And we got taken as well from Panzergrenadier, not going for a 2 heavy tier 1, that is good as the Wehrmacht. I generally always find that a heavy tier 1 versus the Americans can easily backfire on you, though at the same time he's gone for heavy 1 as well, but there we go, we got caps on the way. So that'll probably be bazookas, pretty standard there, very safe choice, allows him to sort of deal with 222s or 251 for flamethrowers, leaving him sort of reasonably comfortable. Can go for pack howitzers, anti-tank guns, and of course the Stu. I mean, overall, it's a pretty strong tier choice there. Not quite strong as the lieutenant tier, but it'll do a lot of damage under the right circumstances. Though, of course, if Panzergrenadier then goes for a lot of infantry, he might be a bit lacking in suppression, sort of actually halt that infantry. So there are some limitation there to what HighFive is playing at. Got Rifleman waiting over. He's perhaps expecting Panzer to try and make a push for the west there. Maybe open. Nice territory, but so far again, we are seeing Panzer more focused on the eastern side, hanging about here in the suburbs. All the houses sort of sticking between the things here. And we got more to find out versus the rear echelons. We also see that HighFive is so far dominating all 3 victory points as well.
We're losing a
Like to make a
capture
nice
point.
company, nothing so far from it. He could go for the flame for a half-track 2-2s or Panzergrenadiers. Pack out away there for HighFive. He's yet to reveal the captain, so obviously at this point
Supply line
Panzergrenadier
just got cut off.
doesn't actually know what HighFive is teched for. And thus is not sure what to expect. Should we worry about M20s, air half-tech, should we worry about Stuarts, pack houses, 50 calibers? I mean, the different officers then, of course, they have different structures, open up for different threats. So he has to be a bit careful. I mean, going for 1-2 is generally then not an entirely bad choice. Still gives you something to deal with riflemen with, a bit of sort of early spotting, and at the same time you're not committing too much there either. So, for example, if he does go for, say, you know, captain, steward, and so on, there, for example, you're not going to find yourself, you know, deeply hard counted. So if you went in for more than, you know, one just because you think, all right, he's going lieutenant. Grenadiers hanging about there, captain falling back. Pioneer standing about the well there.
Ready for action.
And we go to Zeus here, surrounded by several riflemen. Firing away with its auto cannon correction machine gun. We got the captain moving through the cemetery to go and try and get close there. Pioneers moving as well. No, Grenadiers also moving up here as well. Bit of a slow approach here from Panzergrenadiers so far. Not for some trying to flank about here at points. We got the pack out here at the northern edge of the cemetery. We're going to blast out the ME42. It's attempt 2. Panzergrenadier running for Panzergrenadier. Captain moving to the north. Careful there, go rockets flying. One connecting, second connecting, almost got it. Rifleman for the north end before it got out of the house. Needs to set out there quickly, otherwise Rifleman might be able to catch a bad position.
Enemy forces are securing
and we got
our
the
territory.
Rifleman remaining in the church. We actually say we can cut a bit by Grenadiers. 2-2 being repaired. A bit nasty there. And we actually got a second 2-2 here despite having seen a captain here. He's actually willing to go for the second 2-2, which means he's not worried about this. Still feels like he had to deal with it using the 2-2s of the Grenadiers. Ow! Lost a Pioneer spot. That's going to hurt Panzer quite a bit there. It's going to need more, partly to actually take up to use more buildings, but of course also repairs like scout cars. So that was a pretty painful loss there that HighFive inflicted on. But at the same time, Grenadiers catching the pack howitzer in a pretty awkward spot. They're left a bit unintended, and Panzer is quick to sort of seize upon that. In fact, if he can get one more kill on the crew there, he can wipe it. Looks like he'll get away. Oh, no. Wiped it. But the problem is he can't actually get there and sort of seize it.
Our supply line just
Not
got
much
cut off.
getting units right in the process anyways, and he's going to need 3 men to recruit it, so still, he has basically sort of doesn't have any inventions and force him to have to sort of spend units to actually recruit it. The problem is he's got none of the units that can actually. Oh dear. I briefly thought he was going to recruit with a rifle, but then again, they need to be 3 men, so he can't actually do so. Capturing it, he really wants to sort of put a stop there to the 2-2s. We've got Stuart on the way there, and in that sense, right now, Panzergrenadiers. Nope, never mind, he's actually gone for Panzerschrecks. So he's pretty much sort of geared up now for dealing with the Stuart light tank. Getting blown to bits, pieces. No mortar fire here. Eastern side lightly defended now. Will the Stuart go there, or will they actually try to sort of engage Panzergrenadier head on and sort of try and deal with things there? In that sense, HighFive's basically got sort of 2 roads you can go. The eastern road would again open up for a lot of territories there, but of course the western road, if you can follow correctly, could deal a lot of damage directly to Panzergrenadier. Sometimes the direct method is not the best method. Pack guys are letting recruit, need to pull back for reinforcements. Ambulance on the way, and there we go, push out the east. ME42 crew pushed away here for the Stuart light tank. Back at base, troop shielding reinforcing, no tech up there, full Panzergrenadier or additional vehicles. Or Panzergrenadiers or a pack.
Yes.
Also neither side has yet to go for a doctrine.
Waiting orders. 222.
So getting those scout cars repaired, finished up.
The enemy is taking our territory.
I forgot I not turned up the volume on the microphone, there's my apologies. Still both 2-2 should be ready, and again they can support the Panzer so after taking up positions in the small house. Going to be difficult for the Steward to deal with on its own. In fact, he lacks the methods, the tools. And he's actually going for a second mortar. His Panzergrenadier is now going for the mortar battery. And that always going to set up for a lot of artillery, and so he just constantly raid on HighFive. And the pack house can in theory also deal with it, but it's not really going to be able to sort of really just match it in sheer output of firepower.
Capture point is being overrun.
And if Panzergrenadier sets up his mortar battery correctly, he can just basically just want to draw out the pack house and then counter battery the pack house and clear it out, for example. So there's a few dangers there for HighFive really in finding these soon to be mortar battery as soon as the second mortar sets it up. Grenadiers blowing up their light machine guns, some without, 2-2 covering as well, providing covering fire. Steward operating in the north. Bit scattered here, actually we've got riflemen here, no machine guns for HighFive. No take up either, though we do see weapon racks have been upgraded, and we do see BARs and bazookas are being handed out there. And these are in nice positions like the house rifle under fire, light machine gun, there we go, 2-2 flanking from the south. Sergeant Peters might want to consider getting the double out of there. We got the Steward though here to the rescue. Stun rounds there on the 2-2 would certainly stop that and prevent it from actually getting away. Panzergrenadier nowhere near to receive tactical support. No, he allows us to get away, and there we go, mortars bring up to actually try and deal here with a pack howitzer. So one thought. And right now could at least I think barrage it with one of his mortars. And there you go, Panzergrenadier moving up with their Panzerschrecks and takes his Steward almost out. Grenadiers moving up to engage the pack howitzer to go for the CoH point as well, which is a bit less defended there. Almost getting it, almost, but looks like this time around it'll get away. Oh, can he wipe it? Oh. Close, but no cigar. There we go, captivating with the Pioneers here. Fridolin, dead. Knocked out by rockets. So he secured the centre here with the map, but he's losing control of the sides just a bit there. As HighFive puts emphasis there and pressure. Back at base, we've got no further take up here for HighFive. Could easily upgrade his men more, he's got plenty of munitions to go, really. Pushing forward to the riflemen, need to get out of the house. We know this, they got BARs, they're not going to be much use of this house use again. Well, there's only one window per side, which really limits what you can do with it. One point here grabbed despite German mortars flying away there. Swing about here. Riflemen moving up there with their BAR. It's not double upgraded them. And there you go, pack house, or not pack house, with mortar they're being pushed back. Panzergrenadier come from inside the church. Rockets flying like thunderous sermons. And we've got another pack out here from HighFive. So this response to the Don mortars to go for packle. What the hell is that? Double pack howitzers. So he's basically aiming for a pack howitzer battery himself. This is going to be an interesting light artillery duel, to put it mildly. They're just going to be flying shells at each other. Rifle flanking up, they're catching one of the mortars. And we have a BAR there as well besides bazooka, so a bit of mixed weaponry there. 2-2 still operating. We're going to take up. Yes, need finally take up there for Panzergrenadier, opening up for Panzers, Stugs, and Ostwinds. A lot of artillery firing all over the place now, and there will only be more in a few moments. There we go. Second pack house has arrived. Rifle under fire there from Grenadiers. 2 small light machine being brought up to the front. Come on, Jürgen, shoot them. They're out in the open. It's easy targets for your Maschinengewehr.
Armor here.
So, how great effect here will HighFive be able to put both of his pack howitzers? Church is being hammered. We're going to take out mortars. They're firing back at the pack house. In fact, almost got one, but at the same time under fire as well from that one. 2-2 setting up the Grenadier support. Beerson Stewart there. Gunning Shaw here. That Panzergrenadier cannot go straight there for the pack house. In fact, got a sizable force coming in from HighFive from the north. We've got bazookas, BARs, and of course the Stewart light tank. It's going to require some heavier stuff here to halt HighFive's advance, either some machine guns or a Panzer. And so far, no support on the south, aiming for a 2-2 support holding the rifle there, keeping HighFive from advancing too far into the rear lines. And up north, further finding Escalation. In fact, getting surrounded from all sides. He's trying to wipe them, he's trying to ensure they can't get up, and there you go. Sneaks out the back door. It doesn't get sniped by a bazooka rocket there, that would have been really awkward. Haha! You thought you had me, Americans? Oh, scheiße, bazooka rocket. There we go, forces push back. Captain halted as well. And 222s are also running back here. It seems like Panzerman is pulling a lot of things back there, some of them not even necessarily. Which does strike me as a bit interesting. Pack cars is moving forwards. Rapid holding up here. And trying to silence the MD-42 there. White Foss would be excellent, but sadly he doesn't have a veteran pack howitzer crew as of yet, which will always know done the trick. Mortar crew hanging about.
Crew ready. Bullet charge, warm up. Get that LMG. Tube ready. Yeah, go ahead.
And we've got the first doctrine here. It is Lightning War for Angreifer, oh not Angreifer, but Panzergrenadier. And we get some G43s there for some freshly arrived Grenadiers. No Panzergrenadiers additionally being added. He's also playing quite a bit of manpower. He could consider some caches. MD-40 getting hammered by the pack howitzer, at least one of them. Which is now getting very close to Veteran 21. And again, lastly, the white phosphorus rounds. Captain with Rivals moving towards the centre there. Pack howitzer again, pretty much moving towards worse. Now we got, we even got a flank hit to the south as well. Grenadiers, Panzer opening up. Johnny goes down, but still manages to occupy the building. Then we've got a collapse here of the centre position for Panzergrenadier as HighFive launches through. We've got a mortar coming from one side. We've got a 2-2 as well. At the same time, Northern Assault as well. Grenadiers doing what they can against the rifle from that grenade, so they might just be able to pull it off. There's going to be close there for the Grenadiers. Mortar push back as well. There's Rifle just keep pushing forward, and of course the pack howitzers push down to move a bit closer then to the front line, now to better support the front line troops. So Palmer caught up there for Panzergrenadier. He's getting closer to the Panzer IV, probably he's aiming for. And that would so not be a bad idea, but I also think again he needs to spend some of that manpower. There's no reason to float that much. Caches or say additional Panzergrenadier would work out quite well for him. Should reduce there, blasting right remains Oblivion, almost wiping out. Captain there, holding by the Grenadiers and push back. This is the view point and gaining back the victory point here. We got Stuart there, slowly creeping forwards like a predator. There we go. Sets upon the prey, the Grenadiers. Firing down there. Got the fuel point with neutral. And Panzergrenadier can now go for their Panzer IV and should. On Panzerkampfwagen. There we go. Though with all the bazookas about, it does need to be a bit careful with it. It's not going to be a walk in the park. More barrages there from the pack howitzer. So far, not much efficiency. Much focus, trying to silence the mortar there, but that's already quickly moving about. Shifting position, trying to avoid being hit with chamber counter-artillery. Panzer IV almost done. Mortar supporting a northern push as well for Panzergrenadier. HighFive on the back foot going towards the centre of the Grenadiers. MD-42 valiantly covering, close again Veteran 22 there. And there you go, hits landing on the Panzergrenadier's position. Mortar rounds landing close to the rifleman. So close to Veteran 21, but still not really any closer there with the pack howitzers. And 2-2 sitting forwards. With no bazookas there, there's nothing to really help them. Stuart can't move too close on because the Panzergrenadiers will then fire rockets up. Looks like they did have a bazooka then. Misjudged them, misjudged. And there you go, excellent hit from the pack howitzer, wiping several Grenadiers with one hit, leaving them dead or dying. Catch for the rush, there you go, takes out several riflemen there with one shot. Well placed, pinpoint machine gun being added as well. And we got a major there with BS as well, but that also means that HighFive is ready to get armor. Still no doctrine from him though. No rifle company and EC8 so far, or heavy cavalry with Pershings down the road. Or tactical support, Climax. But there you go, one pack out done. The other one also cleared out as well here. In fact, both pack outs have been caught by the Panzer IV now, and he's going to probably wreck them. There we go. That is a terrible development there for HighFive. Probably got one on the mortar, I think, with the pack howitzers, but now losing both of them, without having, I think, done too much with them, is going to cost him quite dearly. I mean, that is, what is it? The pack howitzer costs again 380 manpower. That is 760 manpower they just lost. And I would definitely argue they had not earned themselves in yet. So this is going to be a sizable loss there for HighFive. Bad news then. We really see that Panzer is now really sort of getting control of the match here. Rather than engaged here from 2-2 from the south. Flying off from the tank rifle next to trying to get what he's done inside the house. The G43 sticking out between the windows. And right here we've got reinforcements with bazookas and a minesweeper. Checking out territory there, more to recruit. Yeah, this is painful to see. I imagine HighFive wasn't too keen on that. But still, he can soon go for armour. And there you go, we got a Sherman on the way. Rifle flanking in there with BARs and bazookas. Do some damage to some vehicles and armour. So might want to spread them out a bit there. They're rather bouncing out in front of the Panzer IV, which is generally not the brightest idea. Plus, of course, the 2 as well. Trying to get it, we actually lost. Oh, there we go, mortared as well. We're just seeing HighFive there being punished severely for blocking up. So many men just dead. God damn it, I told you, you weren't standing close enough. You know, absorb the hits. That's how it works, right? Yeah, that was just a brutal slaughter there. Just all the green uniforms crawling about there on the ground. Sherman almost done there for HighFive. Stuart's moved down the centre here. Nothing to stop it, actually. That works out. Also noting, HighFive has actually built a fuel cache, whereas Panzergrenadier has actually built a munitions cache. So both sides do have caches, and the interesting thing is the positions are actually quite mirrored. So HighFive is basically aiming for more armour, whereas Panzergrenadier is aiming for more abilities. So there you go, we're supported here by the Grenadiers. Mortar a bit exposed, but overall holding out well. No 50 caliber there being added to the Sherman tank could be helpful. Slightly surprised there. And 2-2 holding back.
Armor here.
Stuart hanging about the centre, Sherman in the north. 2 setting out as well there for HighFive. Losing a bit of ground here. As we got the vehicles that are being repaired for Panzergrenadier, they did take a bit of damage there from the rifle blow-up. Now merely a pile of twisted corpses. Slowly preparing for one attack in the north and then another in the centre. One with armour support, the other not so much armour support. And straight into basically 2 mortars firing lines. Basically a kill zone is what it's taken into. Perhaps it's just a distraction to allow the northern assault more success. Who knows? Still not 50 caliber for the Sherman. I'm a bit surprised at that. And still no deduction for HighFive either. It's at this point it really should consider one. Also noting no mid-game analysis. Longer match.
We are losing a sector.
Victory point there being grabbed by the Major with a BAR and a bazooka. So he's just basically mixing up in every single squad, infusing his firepower. Into the 2-2 Panzer bazookas flying, failing to penetrate the front armour. 4 riflemen in, they go straight for the mortar cruise, pushing one back there. Manual soon. If he does retreat there, that's going to be pretty good there for HighFive. There you go, push back. Damage Panzer IV engine. Rifleman pushing back there, mortar fire hits there. Sherman moving up, still no 50 caliber. He does fire high explosive shells.
Frag grenades now available for action.
Which actually do not have very high penetration.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Almost got the cache there. Panzergrenadier push back. Stuart moving in. Panzergrenadier retracting his forces there after the decent assault there, I think, by HighFive into the west. Centre there is still German, although marginally now he's losing east here to Panzergrenadier's counterattacks. So how will he respond to that? And there we go, knock out the cache, and we got here Stuka close air support available for Panzergrenadier. That's going to make it much more difficult here for HighFive to use his armour freely. And we got a doctor for him. It is heavy cavalry with Rangers and Pershings amongst other things there. Might benefit him a bit sooner there so he can actually lay down some mines, perhaps gotten some Rangers pretty early on. Also Panzergrenadier is putting an awful lot of manpower. He's not say building fuel catcher or anything that again could help him. For example, bring out a Tiger fast, but also just get more armor on the battlefield. Mortar setting off mines. The mortar battery still stands strong for Germany. Panzer ready, 2-2 almost.
Ready.
Finding here for the Eastern Fuel Pump right before it's going to use Pioneers being up to fault. No sign of vehicles being dispatched. Schwartz being set, got armor assault here to keeping his armor and vehicles occupied around here. Very nicely done there. Distraction perhaps, in which case it's working out quite well. In fact, got Pioneers right there. This is going too well there for HighFive. Panzer moving up, damaging through a bit there. Panzer also joining in. Captain trying to move up there, but he gets pulled back with the Sherman here. There you go, rockets flying. Almost got the Sherman, almost got it. Slow help, and there you go, down, kaput. Smoke's being down here by HighFive, but it's simply put too late. The Sherman is already cooking up there. Crew hot dogs. So that was a bit too slow there by HighFive. Panzergrenadier continues to float an awful lot of manpower. Really built some caches, Panzergrenadier. Built some caches, get some more infantry, or built some bunkers. Just don't float over 1,000 manpower like that. Come on, man. Get it together.
Krauts have cut our supply line. Frontline units are being hung out to dry.
Major trying to save the day there, but that turned out to be a major disappointment.
Pay attention this way. Where the hell is that bar?
Progress in the east being slow there, but HighFive is nonetheless unraveling it once more.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Another attack around the centre. Grenadiers there holding the rear echelons from going for the central victory point.
The enemy has broken our
Still being
supply
repaired,
lines.
and I imagine, well, the Sherman would as well if it actually had survived. And of course, HighFive is not interested in the Sherman, he's interested in the Pershing tank and Panzergrenadier. Seems, I think, to be waiting for the Tiger tank, but again, he could speed it up by actually building some fuel caches. In fact, right now, HighFive's actually got a notable fuel advantage over Panzergrenadier. And he would benefit from, you know, some caches to help offset that just a bit. Quick move towards west here, Captain moving up. Panzergrenadier and Panzer IV counter-attacks. Lieutenant Müller leads the way in his Panzer IV, charges straight out the Captain, tries to make for the house there. Gets him, let's end up more rotate there, Panzer in the open. More to the about some front support, there you go. We do have grenades now, I think here, 5 man, there you go, pushing back the Panzergrenadier, it's excellent done. We now have a fuel cache up for Panzergrenadier. There we go as well. Good actually spending some of that manpower on fuel caches. Also think one here would be really good for him as well. 2 fuel caches would certainly be of considerable aid there to him. And there we go at the same time. We do have the Pershing tank out for HighFive. Big armor up rather than starting to fire there from the Granatenwerfer. Captain pushed back, points there being grabbed, pushing and reinforcing. And Grenadiers out there, there's the Pershing, and they are quick to try and get out of the open again. Well, at least the other line of fire there of the Pershing tank. But still, he's floating off. Oh, looks like there's another fuel cache there being built, perhaps. That's a Pack 40, never mind, but still, it's something, it is something. All that manpower would not say is healthy. Of course, caches, besides the fuel could be built, but also there's bunkers. A few machine gun bunkers in the right place or a command bunker could also make quite a difference there for Panzergrenadier. But so far, no real interest from Panzergrenadier towards that. No changes in strategy or tactics.
You need some reconnaissance? Yeah.
Panzer IV, Panzergrenadier swinging towards west again with this lone Pioneer squad. Another pack howitzer from HighFive here. Another pack howitzer. More artillery despite what happened to the previous 2 pack howitzers. Suitable in the Pershing, not bad at all.
Well, that's knocked off. Shake it out. We're moving. And bring that damn Browning up here.
Awaiting fire mission.
Our
armor
Just
here.
waiting. Is he waiting for something? Some artillery, some infantry before he moves out with his armor here.
75 millimeter
He's just been assembled for a western push.
A capture point is under attack.
Ready to drive into the crouch. We got rifle flank in here behind the grenadiers there. Good work, good work.
Back here.
2-2 slowly moving out as well there. He could try, for example, using a bit of infantry awareness to sort of suss out any infantry movements, to that way help him give an intelligence advantage over HighFive. But no sign of that, no sign of that. Oh dear, 2-2's about to move into a pretty bad spot there right in front of the steward. He also got mines there from HighFive to defend the cut-off point. Not bad at all. Oh, careful there, we got rifle taking hits from the mortars. Pershing not reacting to the 2-2 just saying back. We got shooting towards forwards here. Round the line of fire there, the Panzergrenadier 2-2 goes into the base. It's going. Oh dear, close to actually to do something against the ambulance there. And we've got a Tiger out for Panzergrenadier. Tiger has been summoned to fight the enemies of the Reich. Hauptmann Meyer in his Tiger arrives. Right here, Grenadiers need to be careful. They're surrounded by the steward and the right, and they're blocking the retreat path. And Panzer, they're going after Pershing. Almost reaching 2, shoots being added there, at least close to being added. Should add a pin machine gun there to the Tiger tank.
Armor ready.
Pershing pulling back for some repairs, having softened just a bit there. And the Grenadiers are basically sort of trying to run around, trying to draw in the steward to move towards the other side of the house before then hitting retreat, that way making it a bit harder for them to get wiped on retreat. The problem is, in this case, it's a bit too soon on it. The steward hadn't quite moved about there, so in this case, he very much runs the risk of having his Grenadiers wiped on retreat. And again, it looks like he just got enough lucky there to sort of survive at least with one man, ensuring the entire Grenadier squad was not wiped, despite being in a pretty exposed position, isolated from the rest of the German army. Tiger there getting machine gun, Panzer IV need repairs. Panzergrenadier here in a more forward position as well. HighFive a bit on the back foot once more in the face of the German army. Struggling to overcome the defenders of the Third Reich. There you go, Tiger sets out. Bazooka rockets flying there, failing to penetrate the 100mm thick frontal armor of the Tiger tank. Pershing moves up, shoots. Decent hit there against the Panzer, inside the house rifle moving up as well. Tiger's here, it bounces. Panzer goes down to the health 2 man. There we go. Gets out the back door now. The Tiger's actually on his own there. He could try and rush it. If you get off an anti-tank rifle, he might actually be able to knock it out there. The question is, will he be able to? We've got Grenadiers and other things that are supporting the Tiger. And there he goes for it, he goes for it. Bazooka flies as well, and damage engine up. There we go. We got the Luftwaffe called in to block. Was cover the retreat there of the Tiger. Good work, good work. Stuka with 30 civilian cannons going in there. The Kanonenvogel, so known, not cannon birds.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
It's a specialized tank hunter version of the Stuka. Fun fact there, though they did have other aircraft that could do it, like for example from Company 1, the Henschel Panzergrenadier with its 75mm gun. Thankfully, he does not have line of sight of the Pershing, otherwise this would have gone out of clip. There we go, Panzer moving in, and that could just open up for it. There we go, Pershing spotted again, now has to get out of there again, out of the circle operations. Another run. Pershing taking several hits there. Other Stuka seems to be gone. Panzer IV pulling back. There's got capture block in the path there, but that was really close for the Pershing there. Really close. Tiger being picked up itself. Fighting around the centre seems to have been sort of calmed down and forgotten. We got 2 veteran females power now here for Panzergrenadier, and the pack counts is not really doing much here for HighFive. Seems like he's forgotten it just a bit. They can soon, in fact, there goes going for a Jackson. I was going to say he can also go for a Sherman or a Scott for a bit of light artillery. That way he could also lay down some smoke screens without having to pay munitions for them. There go, Tiger fixed up again. The fact about the Tiger is actually surprisingly reliable mechanically, as long as it was properly maintained. If not, it was obviously less so.
Tiger ready. How can we help? Tiger.
Mine went off there. Grenadier's dead. Pretty harsh loss there for Panzergrenadier and the Panzer there. Panzer Division. Another push towards here. Panzer doing what they can, but not on their own. They're not really enough. And here Grenadier's doing what they can as well. Quick grenade there. Pan-up grenade going off. Grenadier's pushed back. And right here, Panzer is actually pull off a bundle grenade versus Rifle, pushing them back.
A wedge in our lines.
Pack cards there has finally moved up a bit, but it's still not really doing much there for America. Pershing good to go again. Veterans who won, by the way. And there you go, good hit on the mortar there by the pack howitzer, killing several of the crewmen. Has got to hurt a bit. And the armor assault towards the west is definitely going to be a bad idea for the time being, but looks like HighFive is still going to try it out. He's moving up the Pershing, he's moving up the Jackson. Actually, if he keeps rifling nearby, he could use combined arms to actually have a better range on both units. He just fire away from afar, but the Tiger, the Pack, and the Panzer IV can't actually hit. Notice it's just a regular head-on assault here. Rifle taking fire from the Panzer IV, the Tiger betting to the Panzer IV, shoots it up. Pack 40 shoots back there, Pershing also taking a penetrating hit. And a tank rifle grenade again here on the Tiger. Oh, and the Panzer IV actually this time around. Pershing, Jackson come a bit closer to Wington. You actually use the HighFive rounds there from the Pershing on either Panzer IV or the Tiger. It's a very potent ability, good range, good penetration, and good damage. So far, on sometimes we've got Tiger taking more damage. Pershing just holding back there. He's not going for an instantly at all. Of course, he might be planning to still use the smokes from there on the Pack 44, then pushing forwards. No smoke either. Come on, HighFive, what are you doing? It's got an excellent opportunity. There you go, moving forwards. Still, smoke the Pack, smoke the Pack. It's just 50 munitions, but there you go, instead, too late. Luftwaffe has once more been called in to save the day. And there we go, Pershing down. Bit too slow there by HighFive, overruled assaulting in the north there. It was close, it was close. We're still taking on Panzergrenadier's strongest armor concentration, supported by a Pack using well, a minimum of armor with no real infantry support, and then not making full use of his abilities available to him. Was a rather, I think, foolhardy idea there by HighFive, and he got punished quite severely for it, actually. Considering he actually got off pretty lightly, he only lost his Pershing, he didn't lose the Jackson, for example. We've got an anti-tank on there on the way for HighFive. Another assault towards here. Interesting enough, he's not trying to attack through the centre and sort of maybe get through here instead. Panzer IV being pulled back for repairs. A lot of manpower still being floated by Panzergrenadier again. More caches, bunkers, machine or otherwise. Be good for him. Say Panzergrenadiers, just, you know, don't float over 1,000 manpower there, Panzergrenadier. House collapses. Grenadiers covering nearby it. You got the Jackson good to go. Equipped with a 90mm gun, same as on the Pershing, based on the Sherman chassis though. Troops hanging about there, troops hanging about here. We got a bit here as well in the east. Get another counter flag up for here, could do good. Could catch the support weapons on an unexpected angle. And that, I think, is rather what he wants to do versus Panzergrenadier. He doesn't want to attack from an expected angle. He doesn't want to attack where he's prepared. He needs to sort of draw him out into positions where Panzergrenadier essentially isn't quite as confident or as strong, and that rather means attacking, for example, through here again, where he's completely unprepared for an assault, where he might also be able to catch some units, wipe them out before Panzergrenadier can actually react, because his attention is more focused here in the centre or the west, for example. Looks like again we're going to see another sort of multiple prong assault there from HighFive. One into the north, perhaps the sort of diversion, one into the centre, and even one flanking from the rear here. Very nice job there. So I mean overall, it's going to be trickier for HighFive to manage all three prongs, but if he can just pull them off sort of decently, he should be able to do good damage. There you go, 2-2 down. Now, interesting enough, he's not getting to the house attack to flank the MB-42 at the same time. Assault up here, slowly losing a bit. There we've got Rifle, Panzergrenadiers and re-echelons. Finally getting to the house, we've got a smoke screen down in front as well. Grabbing the point there. Could wipe the MB-42. This is working out decently, though we got the bazooka there dropped in. Was wiped out by the looks of it. MB-42 being pushed back but not wiped. Could have done it. I think he's been fast. In fact, he just popped out straight in for the MB-42 either way. Grenadiers moving in there. Stuart not supporting. He could have rushed up the Stuart there to support as well. That would have given an even further better chance of dealing with MD42, for example. But oh well. Still, he's managed to make some progress in the centre at the same time, going for the north as well. And there we go, going straight for the mortar crews, causing a bit of collapse of the centre for Panzergrenadier. And the armour still being repaired, not really responding, and the Panzer IV, for example. Right here we see another mistake from Panzergrenadier. Despite having so much manpower, he has not gotten any more pioneers. He's trying to repair both the Tiger and the heavily damaged Panzer IV using only one pioneer squad. That is a definite strategic mistake there, I think, by Panzergrenadier. There's just not enough there. And got the mortar. Oh dear. This is quickly turning ugly here for Panzergrenadier. Quickly turning ugly. And he steals the mortar right under his nose. He might lose the mortar crew again though. But then he moves the Tiger. He should have stood still there. He might have had a better chance of hitting. The thing is, German armour, it doesn't hit very good on the move. MD4 to the Venture 3 firing up on the rifle net, or close to Venture 3. Still, he got the mortar crew. Panzer was moving out there. Not a lot of forces to hold there, but still, he's managed to break out the front. Then he's managed to push back Panzergrenadier again. He has taken losses. He's going for another Pershing. Mine going off there, killing several Panzergrenadier. Still has to fix the Panzer IV. His pioneers need to be reinforced and need to get to work. And just needs more. Again, Panzergrenadier, why are you floating so much? Why are you floating so much? There's no logical reason for you to float so much. Come on now.
Krauts are taking one of our points.
More pioneers, finally, good, but also caches, other things, more armour. Panzergrenadier, be more aggressive. Bunkers. And really, I'm not entirely sure why it keeps floating so much there.
Armor here.
It's the sort of thing that can easily end up biting you in the arse. Grenadiers under fire from the Pershing or Jackson. Tiger moving towards the centre. Pioneers almost wiped there. Tiger moving ahead, then gets the Jackson. HVAC rounds to the Pershing would help a bit, increase penetration down, probably too late already now. Pershing doing nothing, Stuart doing nothing. Gets out of it just in the nick of time, but still a bit late there. Slow movement here. Slow movement there. And Panzergrenadier captures the centre once more through Force und Fury. Keep shooting, reinforcing. Come on, Panzergrenadier, don't float that much. I mean, at the same time, the thing is, he can't even get that much and he'd still be floating a lot there, so... But still, you know, caches would help offset it. Bunkers would also help make it easier for him to defend all of this. So it's not like, you know, there's nothing he can do at all, even if he hits pop cap. You could even try and take up further on, I suppose. Go for Panthers, Panzerwerfers, or Sturmpanzer IV. Oh, mine went off right next to the Pershing. Bad news there. Pack forward within range. You've got the Panzer IV still being fixed. Tiger that's taking heavy damage. Didn't have an HVAC round there from the Pershing, which again could have done a lot of damage to the Tiger. More bazookas flying around. Caps getting whacked out there. Grenade off the Pack 40. And again, as all this happening, again another Saltier. I mean, it seems like he never just makes one attack there. He makes several smaller ones hitting different points here and there, which can be a bit more difficult to manage. Of course, he can pull off, he can do some damage. Mortar not recruit there, Panzergrenadier, by the way. Right, moving ahead there with the BARs. They have been upgraded with doubles. There you go, Panzer IV to the rescue. Panzer IV to the rescue.
Send your orders.
Bit of shooting there, Panzer IV holding back. Panzergrenadier moving towards the east. Good shot there, Panzer IV. Need to reinforce his men. Come on, los, los. Schnell. Tiger being repaired ever slowly, ever steadily. Going for the other victory point, he's trying to drain out HighFive as quickly as possible. HighFive just seemed to aim for something as well. His pack count hasn't done too much.
Armor here.
There you go, Panzergrenadier being caught here, and there you go, rockets flying, almost taking out in one go. Not so good development there. Forces here doing nothing, he's just mining down, trying to defend the point. Only one mortar left there again. I'm surprised he hasn't recruited the other one. And there again, he's very close to the full pop cap. Though again, caches and bunkers are still very much up there for Panzergrenadier. Push into the centre there, no attempt flank, and there you go. That's supposed to be done going for the fuel point as well. Right on the ME42 and the PaK 40 there. No further support there, no armour attacks either, stood repaired. And there you go, German support weaponry falling back, worried about some kind of assault, but there's none actually there from HighFive. Stealing for the mortar again, but there you go, rifle grenade, light machine gun fire, and wiped again.
We lost a gun.
No luck there for HighFive, but that was a pretty risky move.
The enemy is taking
Done the
our
point there.
territory.
The Nationals there fighting desperately, but ultimately pushed back. There's the Canadians just keep pouring in. This time looks like they're avoiding the mines. Perhaps he's learned his lesson. And there you go, Panzer being pushed back. Ooh, they could actually run straight into the mine. They're on retreat. There you go. We could see wipe. We could see wipe. We got the Stewart. We got the Pershing moving in as well. Perhaps he's preparing some kind of flank here again. Through here, behind Panzergrenadier's strong point. And there you go. Panzergrenadier were wiped. He needs to get some replacements. Schnell. Stop floating so much, Panzergrenadier. Stop floating. I mean, we know you're doing reasonably well, but that's no excuse to float so much manpower. It's just absurd. There you go, replacement infantry finally happening. In this case, he's not even getting Panzergrenadiers, he's just getting Grenadiers. He's still got room for plenty of armour. And HighFive is getting more armour. So this is quickly going to get very ugly there for for Panzergrenadier if he's not careful. Now shifting the armour elsewhere. Not sure what HighFive is planning there.
Tank destroyer is ready for action. Armor ready.
Another M36 Jacksonite troop shielding reinforcing.
Ready to roll out.
Mortar team awaiting orders.
Send your orders.
Whoa, he's getting a lot of Grenadiers now. He's getting a lot of them. I suppose that is something. I think a lot of Panzergrenadiers would have been better. Oh wait, Panzergrenadier perhaps realising he needs to increase the pressure there versus his opponent. Or perhaps realise he's just been floating a ton of manpower and needs to do something about it because it's quite frankly silly. Other way, the Panzergrenadier opponent to be shown releases a lot of infantry now, perhaps for an offensive. I mean, he could probably do a pretty good assault with all these equipment. Some G53s, then just push forward to sort of points here. Fighting again. There we go, he's also building bunkers. Looks like all of a sudden Panzer's realising, oh, scheisse, I've actually got a lot of manpower, a lot of resources which you can use, to make things more difficult for my opponents. Good, good. In this case, they're forced to halt. Right on the combat turns, that's good. He needs to also use his arm more actively. I think he overall got too comfortable, too passive here. A bit of hubris, if you will.
We are losing a sector.
Due to his pretty strong position there with the Panther 4 and the Tiger. And he might have underestimated HighFive there in his tenacity. There you go, Tiger opening on rifle getting some damage here. Panther 4 flank behind the anti-tank gun. Another decent assault here. Anti-tank gun not moving. HighFive not making too much. Jackson here, but not doing anything there. Going to tank down from Brecken as well. Fighting here and continues. Tiger taking on the rifleman. Close getting right back. PaK out here versus support as well. Jackson, Stewart, Percy doing nothing. There you go, Panther against him with the Jackson. Another hit there, Panther 4 almost knocked out already. Blitzing away continually. Pershing moving up and taking heavy hits there. There you go, Tiger weak point, veterans one Stewart to move up there. Stun, HighFive. Shell shot, come on man, use your abilities, almost got the Tiger there. Another hit there from the Jackson, good work. Come on, shell shock. Almost got it there, almost. Stewart down. If he just used, he probably could have gone the Tiger. So he used the H-Five round right about there. He could also have got it. Panther 4 down, no. Panther 4 down. Jackson moves in, shoots, and gets a Tiger as well. But again, we got a ton of Grenadiers here.
The Krauts are at 200 points.
Jackson down as well. Not good there though. In particular, Panzergrenadier pretty quickly calling a second Tiger. which he will do. Of course, now that solves his sizable resource float finally. And of course, he's got plenty of infantry to work with it. Going points here, moving up here to counterattack into these. Got Master being swept away by the Pioneers. HighFive in a bit of trouble here. Troop sealing reinforcing. Pershing tanks going to need to prepare and head out to the battlefield, and they need to do so quickly. Particularly since Automatic's Jackson blasted to bits, meaning he's got very few counters here to the Tiger tank. He's moving up here. Attack over the hill. Pack out nearby to find. Actually now got access to white phosphorus rounds. Looks like he's not using it. Tiger moving up here. Moving up pretty aggressively in the west. And there you go. Pack 40 wrecks the M1 anti-tank gun there, denying HighFive access to more anti-tank. They're having to expend the largest sum of resources on it. Pershing there still being fixed. Grenadiers moving ahead. Riflemen and the overall American force a bit under defense. We've got Caps moving up, engaging the Pioneers there.
The enemy is taking our territory.
And Panzergrenadier could still focus on go for another Panzer 4 right now to support his Tiger easily. He could also go for a bunch of Stooks.
We are losing.
That would also work out well. We've got units being lost there. Grenadiers annihilated somewhere by the looks of it. And of course, again, he can replace those easily. Sniper on the way there. An interesting choice now at this stage of the battle. Hoping to lead out HighFive this late into the game. Switching things over a bit to a war of attrition there. Go Pack putting your 40 up by the grenade. Oh, and the BAR to the MD-42 there. Barely saves the day. Eventually free their flank from the nearby house, which still has been cleared out. And there go Pershing with that life support after the Tiger. Come on, HVAP, HVAP. Damage engine. Just not moving the Pershing to finish off the job. Is he? Is he? More to their close being wrapped by the Pershing goes after the easy targets first, the squishy targets. Like 40 back at base being no, it's not actually hanging about here eventually too. Pershing just beyond the range there. Can he get the mortar crew? Nope. Tiger waiting over there. We got a Sherman on the way for HighFive. More armor there for the first armor. Victory point there being grabbed. Panzergrenadier now getting more troops out again and again. But again, he could do with more armor. Pack from Stoops supports Tiger would also work out nicely. Pack 40 cleared out. Grenadiers counter-attacking, moving past wreckage and corpses. From two armies, and there you go. Pershing gets a good hit, almost betting two there. Just keep the vehicle nearby at all times to just fix up the Pershing between each engagement to ensure it's always at full health so you can quickly move on there instead of just waiting until it needs to be repaired. Here was the Pioneers, victory points on the 60 versus 114. Almost wipes the Pioneers there. 7 kills on the MG-42 crew and a gun on the belt push for these two. We've got Captain versus Pioneers. Captain should have that one seen as he's veterans in fleet.
Tank support is here. Sherman
there we
ready.
go. Sherman tank out for HighFive.
Line just got cut off.
So now he's actually got the arm advantage over Panzergrenadier, who has not got any more Panzers or Sturmgeschütz, despite having the resources for it. Rather not top with the German infantry supported by the MG-42 there. White phosphorus actually utilised there by the pack house, and nice, very nice. And here in the west, when there's a lot of fire, Pershing kind of from the pack 40, but shot bounced off there in the thick frontal armour. And there goes Sherman charging into the centre here. Grenadier sent scurrying away. Tiger not fixed up still. Come on, Panzergrenadier, get it together. MG-42 in a bit of trouble. Tiger moves in here, going for the Pershing now, at least attempting to. Vehicle taking punishing catches there from the Tiger tank. Here the MG-42 is finally pushed back there by the Sherman tank. Troops here reinforcing.
Pay attention this way.
And the MG-42 crew there's largely dead with only a single survivor.
Grenadiers ready.
116 versus 114. HighFive could also get out more tanks now. Another Sherman, for example. Panzergrenadier still isn't getting more tanks or anything really. Is he just trying to keep a constant reserve that he can always call in another Tiger, not realising that the more army supports, having to support the Tiger, the less he actually needs to call in another Tiger.
Armor
fully cleared out. Mortar crew on the run. There you go, he's finally getting some armor there. He's getting a Sturmgeschütz. Achtung.
Enemy
Targeting
forces
fixed
have
up.
100 points remaining.
100 points left now here for Mr. Panzergrenadier. Tank's being repaired. Tiger opening up on the right for quick grenade off. The Grenadiers quickly run across and dodge it, except for Dieter, who was a bit too slow there. Now the Grenadier squad has been wiped out. Casualties piling up there for Mr. Panzergrenadier. He's going to have to get out more troops. Well, Panzergrenadiers will not be a bad thing. His sniper's done some damage. 7 kills so far there for the fatherland.
Send your orders.
And HighFive again could stand to bring up more armor, just be more aggressive here a bit. Caps inside the church, but that's not looking much safer for much longer. And there go another Sherman. Pack out of there. Almost got the pack 40 crew. Actually, right there would be a good, I think, area for some white phosphorus. And there go fires. He fires. Would he be firing in the same area? Rifle moving ahead. Pershing. Sherman pulling back. And there he goes straight on the pack 40 84 team. The sniper catch them in noxious white phosphorus. Pack Stroop moving up the support. Another Stroop would be good. Another hit then, U-42 forcing it back there. More white phosphorus landing out, it's almost wiped out. Pershing, Sherman there covering up. Sherman almost done there. Strooping out to support the Tiger tank to flush out the Americans from the centre to regain it for Germany. Much blood has been spilled in this cemetery.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Assault on the left flank failed. Almost losing another Grenadier squad.
Armor ready. A capture point is being overrun.
Oh, there we go. There you go. Engagement going off. Tiger versus Pershing. Still turning about. There goes Shoots. Gets in on the Sherman. Sherman fires away at the Grenadiers. No HVAC round still from HighFive. Grenadiers wiped though by the pack out. A devastatingly nasty hit there.
They're down to 50 points. I say again.
50 points left there. Fort Panzergrenadier continues up here. Pack 40 up to grab the point. Almost got it there. Panzergrenadier still flowing a lot of resources. Could call in close air support, just get more troops out. He needs to be quick. I'm surprised at this point he is just flowing so much resources, not seeing more out infantry. Also, the attempt at using relief infantry. Rifling through that Tiger flying back. Stu not allowed to shoot at infantry. 21 points remaining. Armor being repaired here. HighFive is pretty confident now. Pack 40 crew looking bad then before 2 setting up. Betty 2 bar on the pack house opening up for heat. Barrages. Grenade off then before 2. 9 points left. Main gun destroyed then the Stug. No good, no good. 3 points and GG. Game over here. A loss for Germany. Victory for HighFive. Panzergrenadier, I think, was close, but overall it came down to all of a sudden just getting, I think, really overconfident and just flooding so many resources when he could be in caches, he could be in bunkers, he could have got more units out, he could have more armor out, and he just sort of kept doing that. It was only really when things all of a sudden got really hot again that he suddenly woke up, but even then it was sort of sluggishly again. He still floated somewhat. He didn't support his armor properly, and he didn't just bring out more armor when he could have. HighFive, I think, overall sort of did some nice attacks, but did make full use of his abilities several times. A lot of smoke there, no HVAC rounds, or UCF, for example, of combined arms. There's a lot there that could be improved upon for HighFive. Mine still were good, and overall, he kept up the pressure better there than Panzergrenadier did, and he managed to outplay him, but just sort of constantly attacking here and there with smaller forces, using them as distractions, and sort of allowing other forces to have success there. So overall, well played there, but again, not without its issues. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you different matches. If it did, why not subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send me plan or some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Linking. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.